Hi guys, this is Ian from the Uber Cruises. We've just got some great news to talk to you today. Firstly, my wife Sandra and myself are off to the Sun Princess tomorrow. We're sailing down from Brisbane to Sydney, but we'll talk more about that in an upcoming video. The other good news that we want to talk about is in fact my brother and his wife Cheryl have just come back from New Zealand. They travelled to Auckland where they caught the Majestic Princess. From there they travelled down the east coast of New Zealand, around the bottom through the Milford Sound, the Fiordlands National Park, across to Hobart, the capital of Tasmania, then up to Melbourne, the capital of Victoria, and then on to Sydney, which for our overseas friends is the capital of New South Wales. From there they then flew back home. They had a great time. They took some video for us, they took some still shots. I've put it together and hopefully you'll enjoy that video. As well as that, we're introducing our new tag video that we had made by our good friend Sergio Lopez. Sergio is a graphic design artist in Vancouver, Canada, and he did a fantastic job. We just did everything over the internet. We sent him some photos and things like that, but I'll put a link to his website below. So please give us a thumbs up if you like the video, make a comment below, and we will speak to you soon. All the best, and this is Ian from the Uber Cruises. Enjoy the video.
City of a million warm embraces, where I found the one of all the places. Far from home, elle me prend dans ses bras, elle me parle tout droit, je dois la vie en rose. Elle me dit des mots d'amour. It's not
I'm Craig for Uber Cruises, and we're checking out the latest ship in the Princess line, the Majestic Princess. The Majestic Princess is the largest ship in the Princess line and is the sister ship to the Royal and Regal. So if you've been on either of those boats, then you pretty much know what the Majestic's all about. However, the Majestic was purpose-built for the Asian market. So when you walk around, you'll see all the signs in Mandarin as well as in English. But other than that, it's pretty much the same as the Royal and Regal with a couple of different restaurants. The Majestic is a big ship. It takes 3,500 passengers.
We're on deck 16 at the rear of the ship, and it was one of my favourite spots. Always got well served by the attendants there. The ship has a chipping green, so you can bash balls to your heart's content, and it also has an outside fitness area, which was a great place to go instead of going into the gymnasium. As all ships have, a basketball court outside, and in the corner there's a laser shootout. Up the top we have a putting green where they also do lawn bowls and bocce as well. I'm just going to take you on a quick trip around deck 18, which is the walking deck. 6 times around gives you a mile. And one of the problems with this ship is it doesn't have a promenade deck that you can walk around. They also have the table tennis tables as well. There's the gymnasium, it's well fitted out. Deck 16, that's the fountain that you see in the centre of the frame, as well as 2 pools either end and several spa pools. They also have an adults only area called the Hollywood Pool, and they also have cubicles, private cubicles, which cost nothing, and it's a great place to relax and unwind. Definitely a pick. Certainly if you want to get away from the kids, this is the place to be. Typical stairway going up and down. Of course, being a large ship, there's several decks to traverse if you're going up and down the stairs. Lifts are a far better option, although they can be busy at certain times of the day and night. The decor is similar to most other Princess ships, which probably is a little dated, but nonetheless very comfortable. There are several restaurants, and there's a restaurant at the rear of this image. Princess Live is an area where you can see the Princess Theatre shows, and it also is a spot where they do bingo and a few game shows. This is the Piazza. It's a nice area. Probably one criticism of the ship is that this is where all the dancing occurs under bright lights, so you can't find a little space and hide in the dark and dance to your heart's content. The shops on Princess are typical of any shop you see on Princess. Not expensive, not cheap either. This is the Princess Theatre. Very popular. You need to get there at least a half an hour before a show starts. The casino and the pizzeria. It's internal, it's not outside. You've got to eat your pizza inside. And this is the photo gallery where you can go and see your photos, which is a clever way of doing it. And of course the concierge and versa. Symphony is where we ate. We had anytime dining, and it was a very nice restaurant, very similar to the other restaurants in the ship. Our final port was Sydney, arguably one of the best places to embark or disembark in the world, where you have the backdrop of the mighty Sydney Harbour Bridge and of course our Sydney Opera House. We enjoyed the trip and certainly enjoyed the Majestic Princess, and do recommend it highly to anyone who is thinking of cruising down in the Southern Hemisphere. Thanks for listening. Hope you found the video of interest, and hopefully we can do some more in the near future. Thank you.